Welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the Spiritual Selfish channel, Kristina Day channel. I don't know what to call it anymore, but welcome to anyone and everyone who's tuning in from my, previous existing subscribers, and hello to everyone who might be seeing me for the very first time. I'm gonna be honest, I've been really quite hesitant and a little bit not intimidated, but should I be recording this video? What I'm gonna even share in this video type of energies. And in reality, the reason I'm filming this video and coming back to YouTube is just to kind of reactivate the field of my YouTube channel, to start building connection with you guys again. I unintentionally kind of jumped off the YouTube bandwagon maybe year and a half ago, unintentionally, but also I do know it was very, very needed, as if I'm really honest with you, then I really overburnt myself with, was it 2 years consistently every week a new video, and trying to grow my channel and trying to grow my business online, and really being super committed to it and really going all in. If you've been from the very beginning of my channel, I started it. I was kind of pushed by my spirit team to start my YouTube channel, start sharing, the channelings and the knowledge and the light language and the transmissions that I've been receiving, literally just like months after the COVID hit. So yeah, it was 2020 when I started. I was very committed, very disciplined, and really operating as my usual previous self through force and making shit happen, and through hard work. I'm gonna end that there. But the reason I am reactivating this field and coming back to YouTube is, as I've taken this year and a half kind of more away from YouTube. I've still been active on Instagram quite here and there, but yeah, this year and a half, I've been more focused on other projects and doing more in-person events. So kind of blending all of this now together, coming back rejuvenated with new ideas, with new energy, and also with a new way of being that I decided to implement and see how it goes, how it aligns with me, how it serves people, which is really just sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Been going to a lot of, not going, but also hosting a lot of events and going to some festivals, so I lost my voice a little bit. But yeah, coming back to YouTube, I told to myself that the only way I am aligned with doing this, because my inner passion is like, okay, Kristina, it's always there, wanting to share, wanting to speak, wanting to empower other people, wanting to see other people elevate their consciousness, their perception, and step into their personal power. There's so much that is always coming through me, and I feel YouTube is a platform for me to share that message in a more aligned, more long-term format than Instagram. So I told myself, Kristina, if you do YouTube, this time we're gonna do it in a way that is easy for you, is flowing. It's not creating overwhelm. It doesn't feel like a burden. It doesn't feel like, oh my god, I have to produce, I have to perform, I have to write the script, so this is going to be very as this format, very simple for me to make videos where I just simply sit down in front of my laptop, hit record, and without any script, allow the information to come to me, through me, and to you guys. So these videos that I intend to film from now going forward, I do aim, probably it's going to be something roughly one video a week, but you know, if there's more or less, you know, let's see how it goes. But the main intention is what I've been asking myself: whom do I want to serve, and what is the, you know, change that I desire, or there's a or change or shift that desires to come and be spoken through me, right? And it's always comes down to self-expression, personal power, and always to those types of souls who are here to really create change. Those types of souls who also want to contribute and co-create the new earth, a better way of being and better way of living for humanity and for planet Earth, right? So I really want to see those people in their radiance and their beauty, right? And this is whom I came here to serve. So going forward, what I do feel you guys seeing more on my channel, in simple words, it's going to be confidence and marketing. Because with my clients and, you know, fellow healers, fellow, you know, light workers and so on, what I observe, two of the main things that hold them back is their inner alignment or lack of alignment, right? Is, who am I to do this? I'm not good enough. I'm not ready. I don't know how, blah, blah, blah. All of those things that our past conditioning, our traumas, you know, past life karma, past life trauma, all of those things that influence our inner world and it, you know, eventually holds us back and influences us. So you'll be seeing more content on how you, as a healer, as a coach, as a mentor, as a light worker, started whatever label you want to call yourself, but essentially, you know, souls who are here to contribute to a greater change, and souls who hold the codes of the new earth, of the new way of being. How you can start sharing your message from a place of owning your gifts, owning your shadows, owning who you be unapologetically, and with your unique frequency, because it is your unique frequency, which is so important, because it is your frequency that is your medicine. You know, if we put a mask to fit in, to, you know, not to rock the boat or whatever, we're losing the whole point. The whole point is to share who you are, to share your magnetic radiance and your uniqueness, because there are people who are, you know, there are souls who are pre-assigned to receive from you. And how can we do this? Because, you know, so many of us hold this, you know, our past life traumas, our ancestral traumas and karmas and so on and so forth, you know, like things like witch wound, you know, when we're, you know, persecuted, taken down, shut down, for speaking up, for sharing our knowledge and so on. You know, there are other things that, you know, we carry from this lifetime, from our I'm sorry, from our ancestors and so on, right? Where we literally carry the frequency and information of scarcity, of not feeling safe on this earth plane, where our nervous system is intertwined with money, where our nervous system is afraid to be more, to do more, to receive more, and is operating from, and we are operating from contraction and grids and frequencies of fear, rather than overflow and love and inspiration, and truly being of service to others versus unconscious service to oneself, right? And then, you know, with all of that, there's also practical things, you know, how you as a light worker, how you as a guide, mentor, new earth leader, from a practical business structure, marketing point of views, how can you share, and what do you need to have in place to make it easy for you to flow through the structures of your business, 5D business or empire of light or service to the world, right? Because if we're going to be just, throwing spaghetti at the wall and have no real plan, no strategy, and no systems, no automations that will and are supporting us in our creation process, in our sales process, in our marketing process, and all of these gazillion processes, especially when you are just starting out, it can be overwhelming. And instead of, your business supporting you to share your medicine, you end up working 24/7 instead of 9 to 5. You're working 24/7 in your business, so getting your head above the water, right? So it's also very important that we don't just look at the spiritual alignment and embodiment, but actually also do the practical things. And especially as spiritual people, especially as consciously aware, heart-centered, open people, we do not shy away from the material world. We do not shy away from the tangible, practical things. And your business structures is just a channel, is just a vessel, is just a funnel through which your message will be coming through, and this is just a funnel how people will find about you and will find this stream of consciousness that is coming through you, right? And this is how the money consciousness is gonna stream to you to support you further on your soul mission and on your soul path. So as I mentioned before, I'm gonna be keeping it really casual, because one of my intentions and the way I teach and I desire to see our reality as is unity, right? So I'm sure you guys have noticed that there's a lot of teachers and gurus out there who are, and there's no judgment or whatever, it's just awareness. I'm just giving you examples, that sometimes you look at them and you feel insignificant, you feel less than them, you feel, just the way they are makes you feel that, this enlightenment or where they are is so far away and so unreachable to you. So one of the ways why I also decided, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna hit record on a Zoom. And the way I hold myself, the way I speak, the way I dress is because I really want to stay relatable. I want you to, guys, really to feel the frequency that you can and actually are, all of us are, just usual, normal, usual human beings. We all have fears, we all have shadows, most of us have gone through some things in our childhood and so on, but also all of us have access and connection with our high self. All of us have angels and archangels. All of us have spirit guide team. All of us are expressions of the source. You're not separate. You're not better or worse than anyone else. I'm no better than you, and I'm no worse than anyone else, right? I'm here. I'm not a teacher to teach you how to live. I'm here to be the role model and share what I have received and worked through and alchemized through this human incarnation, right? And all the other past lifetimes and all the other multidimensional stuff that I have received. I'm here just to share this with you and for you to take what resonates, what you need on your journey right now, and to leave the rest and not implement it, right? If you don't need it. Because I truly, believe everyone is on their perfect journey, and my way is not the only way. My way is not the right way, because ultimately there's no right ways for anyone, right? There's only your soul path and only your life path, and you are the only one who are walking it. I'm apologizing a little bit for the glare, but it's the afternoon sun is turning toward my window, so it's getting a little bit light. But with this being said, I'm going to be starting to wrap this up because this is just a kind of reactivation video. So yes, what you can expect from this channel from going forward, guys, is that there will be more things in this kind of simple, chill format. No script or anything, because one of the things I also found myself falling into is, I need to, because I'm very also business oriented, and one of the things that I do is actually 5D business consulting and marketing, is falling into, I need to make a hook, I need to do this, and this is how I need to keep keep the attention of the audience, and so on and so forth. But what happened is that previously I will do all of these things, and I found myself that actually I was operating just from the mind in those moments when I will sit down and record a video, and there was no space for my heart or, the unified field to come to me and through me in the moment and be shared with you guys in the way that it desired to speak through me. So this is why I'm going to be doing it in this format. And this video is really just a channel transmission, if you may call it so, of different perspectives or collaborations on different topics that we will be on the specific topics we're going to be speaking about, which include 5D business, marketing, structures, the practical things of building your empire of light, but also the energetics, the inner alchemy and inner alignment. Because one of the things that I really found on my personal journey over the last few years is you can do whatever you want and you can have the best strategy and you may on the paper do everything right, but if there is no internal alignment, if there is this contradictory information in your field that your mind is telling you, okay, we're doing this, but your soul and heart wants to do something else, you're literally contradicting yourself. One is coming from power and love, other is coming from force and fear. So it's just, contradicts and all commands itself, and what you desire with your mind consciously doesn't not come, and what you desire from the heart also doesn't come. So you kind of create this confusion. So alignment is one of the things that I really focus on with my clients. Doesn't matter if it's just like alignment session, alignment client, where we focus on their personal energetical field, or it's alignment in business. What do you want, and are you actually on board energetically to call it and to take responsibility, to commit, to be open and receptive of it, right? So there are so many different things that affect how aligned we are and how ready we are to actually receive that which we consciously are calling in. So those are the topics that we will be focusing on. And please, guys, if there are, no, there's no time. I'm not sure how long I've been going, but if there are any topics specifically, and if you're not following me on Instagram, which is at I am Kristina Day, I'm gonna also pop it in the description box down below. Do check me out so that you may, if you are seeing me for the first time, what type of content I create, what I speak about, what are my services, and feel free to drop a comment or not comment, a question, topics under this video. Which would you like me to cover or speak about in the next videos? Right? It's how do I become more confident? How do I start sharing about my knowledge as a healer when I feel other people not going to understand what I'm talking about? How to start to share my light language transmissions online when I'm so scared to death that people will think that I'm crazy. When I was about to start my light language videos first, I thought just the thought alone, I thought I'm going to throw up. Because it was so terrifying, right? Or fears like two things just wanted to come out simultaneously. For me, when I was starting my YouTube channel, I was so petrified because there was some echoes and traumas and fears from my past incarnations or parallel incarnations. And how it was manifesting is I had huge fear or paranoia to start a YouTube channel because I felt, well, if somebody finds out what I'm doing, I'm going to become a target. Somebody's going to come and kill me, or when somebody's going to curse me, right? This is a very common, actually, way how, you know, this past life traumas manifest and express themselves in this lifetime when we are afraid to do something, right? So, you know, we can speak all the things like from the basic confidence and how you can get on camera and speak and how you can align with desires that you want and, you know, building your business, all the way up to, you know, we can speak about the frequency of the food and how to recalibrate your energetical field so that you actually start becoming to an energetical match and a vessel of your soul essence that desires to speak through you, to express through you, right? We can go into deeper fabrics and tapestry of reality multidimensionally, right? So for me, it's much easier to be replying to questions, to be replying, speaking about specific topics that I know will serve you guys, because there are otherwise so many things that, yeah, I can speak about. And one of those actually things that I do want to share with you is I'm kind of feeling in that as we're starting to do this, I really would like to create a safe space for a online community for us, you know, light leaders, new earth leaders, healers, coaches, mentors who are really here, not operating not just in a linear manner, but also very aware of the tapestry of life and already are co-creating with their soul over soul, very open with their heart connection, right? But still, you know, we're still humans and we are still clearing our shadows, conditioning, programming, unplugging and plugging in into new grids of consciousness. And so many things are happening. And, you know, I'm here for specifically you guys who are multidimensional and who are leaders. And how can you become a better leader for yourself and for the others? Right. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to be probably doing free monthly alignment calls, group monthly alignment calls. And I do feel that I desire to create a simple Telegram group chat where I will be most likely sharing like a, you know, written or maybe a voice note, I haven't decided yet, golden nuggets, like, or, you know, specific wisdom guidance that comes through me in a moment. Again, all directed specifically for the new earth leaders onto energetical parts, and also the business and money consciousness and all of those things. Plus the monthly calls, all free of charge, because I really want you guys to bring you guys together and for us to stop feeling alone. So if you are interested in this, please do let me know. I haven't created this, but it's a simple creation. But I do need to kind of sense the temperature check. If there is interest, I will definitely set this up in the next couple of weeks. So you'll find the link down below. Just opt in, leave your name and email. And once the community is ready, once we start to host first free calls, you'll receive an email for that. Let me take a look at my notes. Yes, and the last few things is if you desire and if you feel resonance to receive my direct support for me to look at your business and we can map out specific strategy, a specific, you know, game plan for your business. Or if you'd like to receive my energetical support in your inner alignment, overcoming specific patterns, cycles that are not helping you and not empowering you, I do offer two types of sessions. One is realign with yourself, which is kind of, I don't do, by the way, I don't offer anymore just neo-shamanic energy surgery, because what I found, every session, every healing session with a client always turns out very personalized, and sometimes there's no need for me to be working on your energetical field doing the neo-shamanic surgery. Sometimes what people need is purely mentorship and purely consulting and purely guiding them with their own consciousness, how they can transmute their shadows. So Realign with Yourself session is really a session where I bring all of my skills and my intuition and, you know, working with your higher self in parallel to serve you to burst through and past the unhelpful patterns and cycles and the limiting stories and traumas, to alchemize that and come into inner alignment. So this is more for kind of your personal life, right? The other, well, when I say personal life, it's also can be something like, you know, I'm afraid to receive money, yada yada. But the other one, the 5D business and marketing, is called New Earth Intensive. So it's a 90-minute call where we sit down to actually map out strategy for your next launch, where we map out your product suite, where we update your ideal client avatar, your messaging, your marketing, or, you know, your really business structures and processes, so that instead of throwing spaghetti at the wall and wishing that something sticks, we can start automating things that, so that those things, those systems and processes, like automating your sales process, qualifying your people, audience before hopping on a sales calls with them. You know, how can we actually connect with people, with the audience who truly desires to receive from you, right? So all of that we can be looking in the New Earth Business Intensive. I'm gonna link both of those in the description down below. So sessions, free community, all of that is down below. And that will be about it from me. I hope this video was of service to you. If you know any other New Earth leader, a soul that is here to anchor a new way of being, please share this video, share this channel with them. I hope to see you on Instagram as well. It's a little bit easier to connect with the community through stories there. And hope to let me know, not hope, but let me know in the comments how you're doing, and I'll see you in my next video sometime very soon. Sending you lots of love, and speak soon.